Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and you know it, I know it, your mom knows it. Make sure you ring that bell. So, Portal has been swept. We got dragons to slay, so let's get some dragon. Kind of nice to have the expedition done at least. And we're going to talk about Total War. Yes, we are. Yes, we are going to talk about Total War. There's a lot to talk about in Total War. You will take that how you will take that, but I am saying it. And you will have to wait and see because we're almost at Total War. Oh, you will see. I actually just realized something. You're going to see a lot. Ooh, what could he mean? What could he mean? I hope he finishes up this dragon quickly so I can see what he's talking about. Yeah, it's coming. It's the thing after the dragon. Yeah, I kind of wonder if I should even bother spending rubies here anymore. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just go with that. How about that? I don't know. The only one that seems worth it is astrology. And then, the funny thing is astrology happens to be the quickest one. Honestly, I had asked them to add steel to astrology as one of the things, and they were like, oh, your idea is really cool, and then never got implemented. Because eventually steel doesn't mean anything. So there goes the dragon. Portal's done. I did that twice. Yeah, this is what I meant. I tried to actually... we're going to do this. While I do this, we're going to explain. So I tried to advance on both 11-3 and 11-3 of the Ice Cave, and unfortunately the way that one falls out, my guys just don't tank the boss. I have to figure that out. I messed around with it for a little bit before I was like, yeah, I just want to get the video for today. I'll figure it out later. So that's one of the problems. There's many problems. Let's go, actually, we can go look there. So that was the problem with Ice 3. Ice 2, a bunch of the horse guys made it through and screwed me. Lightning 2, 11-2. I probably can clear 11-2, so we'll probably go back to that. I just feel like I was at the point, I was like, yeah, no, I'm done. Everything's been purchased. And again, even beating 11-2 is good, because then obviously I can try 11-3, but... yeah, I don't know. I was just like, I want to make today's video. I'll mess around with it later. It's also one of those things now where every day Marian is getting significantly more powerful than she was yesterday. So for me, it's like, oh, if I'm, I just want to just keep pumping Marian. Now, some people have asked me about Sophia, and yeah, I need to do something about Sophia. The issue with Sophia is I'm on the fence on what to do about Sophia. And that's a big issue. Well, there's actually two issues, and I'm going to address both of them. Number one is, yeah, I probably need to work on getting something for Sophia, for her ring, that has, defense or health on it, preferably defense. It'd be even better if it had defense and defense plus, because the reality is, oh, there's Christian, very nice. The reality is it's pretty much ranked like this. Defense, flat health, defense percent, and then finally HP percent. Totally makes sense because of just the way the stats are, right? But again, HP percent will matter a lot more once you get a lot, but are we really going to invest, tons, at least I hope we're not going to invest tons and tons of levels into Sophia. I hope not. The most important thing for Sophia is for her to get the defense. So, regardless, and again, what are the diminishing returns on defense? I don't know, because remember, I did give Sophia this artifact which had 500,000 defense, and they still they tore me up. Not as bad, but they still tore me up. And we got defense penetration. Yay. So just getting defense is not as much of a slam dunk. Obviously, the 500 IQ move would have been for one, this has flat health on it. But 2 million health is really not that much. I think she gives 25%. So if we give Sophia 2 mil, Castle gets 500k. 500k health is not really going to help. I need more EHP. Same thing with this. Like, I could literally slap both these art. Like, if either one of these, instead of health, if any one of these three was defense, or any one of these two was defense, I would have had a really good artifact to just slap on Sophia and try it, because right now Christian's damage, he matters when we're farming. When we're not farming, he doesn't matter. But that's kind of the state of the union. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. We'll kind of get there though. Let's see. All right, 2013. And go ahead and grab this, and we get defense. Funny, you're funny. The one thing that was funny with Sophia's ring is, like, yeah, Marian just, like, maxed the castle out, like, immediately. It doesn't really matter. She does enough healing as is to just kind of fill the castle up, but it was kind of funny to see just, like, zoop. Yeah, make that sound effect. Zoop. That is the sound of a castle, like, immediately going to full health. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, as long as it goes to full health on, you know, during her turn is all that matters. The real thing that would matter, believe it or not, is if Sophia, okay, let's go ahead and awaken. And crit damage, now that is very nice to see. If Sophia healed longer. The longer Sophia heals, like, the easier, like, that would make things tremendously more easier. But we did get some crit damage, which is nice. I am happy to have crit damage. Can we get to 2016? Wow, we're almost catching up to current times. Isn't that something? Oh, man. Alright, let's see. 2015. And there we go, 2016 for the orb. Oh, and we actually need to dismantle. Right, because we started out with one. That's fine. That is totally fine. Somebody pointed out, like, I can get rid of that 75 at the end. I will do that one day. Probably that's such a vanity thing. Or defense. That's such a vanity thing that that little project will get pushed until, like, I really want to do it. Which will probably be after we beat 1210. So let's see here. Well, at least we got... Will we get to 2018? I think we will. That's nice. Very nice. Obviously not enough to awaken because we need 2019 for that, but we're finally catching up to modern times here. And Marian did it. She has hit 90 million attack. We are 10 million away from her being 100 million, so that's going to be a pretty exciting milestone. And, of course, 233,000 crit damage, always nice. And, you know, unfortunately, like, I really wish it showed you how much damage. I know I've said this, like, you know, so we will manually do the damage, which will be, here's my calculator. It is off screen, you can't see it. Just you have to trust me. 90 times 22, because we don't care about anything else. That is immediately almost 2 billion damage. So everybody give Marian a round of applause for hitting 2 billion damage, but we're not done. It is then multiplied by this, which this is now a 21.19 multiplier. So we do that again. 21 times 19. And Marian is officially hitting her special for 42 billion damage. Give Marian a big round of applause there. 42 billion damage. Let's round it up. Well, and that's before critting. You want to crit? I want to crit. She does usually crit. Let's see. And a crit would be 200 times 233. We're just going to pretend they have no crit damage reduction. We'll just take it times 233. Oh no, it's 234. Because plus 1. And that is almost 10 trillion damage right there, if she crits. That is a lot of damage. 10 trillion almost. So, It's about 9.8 trillion. You can do the math on your calculator at home to follow along. But really getting close. We're getting close to something here. So almost 10 trill. Now again, you know and I know that in my... It's higher than that. I think. Maybe. Possibly higher than that. I don't know. Because remember, the stages I do in King's Ruin, they have up to 9 quadrillion. So yeah, I don't know how many monsters there are. The game's kind of sketch on details. But all that said, we are going to level up Aisha here. We're going to get her to like 7,500. Just because, like I said, like she was actually lagging behind on healing. And so we're just going to catch her up so she doesn't lag behind on healing. And it's really... The cost of leveling her is going to be, like, not very much. She's almost 5,000 already. So 4,590. And I actually made sure to actually upgrade the stage that we're farming. You saw that last time. I probably could go further than this, but we're just going to chill here for now. If I go further, we go further. If you want to see me go further, say something in the comments, but that's where we're farming for right now. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for something. Alright, I wanted to look and see, 990 levels today. So, like I said, we'll probably get her up to... Oh, she actually has surpassed. I'll probably get Raven and Blake up to 5,000 too, just for, like, fun. And Adrian... And Xavier to 5,000. And like I said, I'll probably take her all the way up to 7,500. Just because, like I said, she was, like, not putting out enough healing. And I was really concerned, like, they were getting healed, like, continuously. But like I said, what's her base attack? Alright, well, we basically have doubled her base attack, so hopefully that'll be enough. I was just surprised to see Brian, like... he was alive, but how much health? He only has like 2 million health. And she wasn't able to top him off based on how much damage he was taking. He was slowly going down. So hopefully leveling her up a bit will solve that problem. And again, we'll probably get her to 7,500. We will go back and get her Raven to 5, her to 5, Xavier to 5, and Blake to 5. I actually have been using Blake. I read something in the Discord like, hey, Blake's great because his ultimate is in a different timing of everybody else, so that actually was useful. So again, I think he deserves to be 5,000. So what I do now is I take Daniel, Brian, Vincent, obviously, Thor. Actually, no, I probably shouldn't take Thor. I probably should take Roderick instead of Thor. Thor, the Viking chick, and Daniel and Brian, and of course Vincent. And then Blake is the filler instead of Roderick. But maybe I should keep Roderick and leave Thor out, just because Thor has a really, like, small area. Anyways, that's what I've been doing. And again, we're just going to get these guys up to, like, 5,000 or so. And get her up to 7,500. It's not really going to take too much. We get... Honestly, like, when we started leveling, it's just... We get so much more now. But okay. It is time. And we did King's Ruin. This is cleaned up too. So obviously, yeah, you can see the timer there. This is the middle of the day. And so we're going to go, and I'm going to go with 18.371. So close, 18.372. So that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.